Alright, quick check-in before anything else. Remember the last time you sat down at your desk and thought, this setup doesn't excite me anymore? That feeling disappears fast once you start using the CyberPowerPC Gamer Xtreme. This is built for the kind of person who wants gaming to feel smooth again, not stressful. You're past the stage of tweaking settings just to make things playable. You want consistency, confidence, and that quiet satisfaction of knowing your system can handle whatever you throw at it without drama. Before you get too far, it's smart to glance at the current price and stock. PCs in this performance sweet spot tend to move quickly, especially when people realize how balanced they are. You probably had that moment when upgrading stopped being a someday idea. Maybe newer games started pushing your old rig a little too hard. Maybe VR felt choppy instead of immersive. Or maybe you just got tired of loading screens breaking the mood. That's when you know you've outgrown the compromise phase. Once this system becomes your daily driver, there's a noticeable sense of relief. Games launch cleanly. Frame rates stay steady. You stop worrying about whether the next update will tank performance. Everything just works the way you expect it to. You feel it when you're gaming for hours and nothing overheats or stutters. You feel it when you jump into VR and motion finally feels natural instead of slightly off. You even feel it doing everyday stuff, where the system responds instantly instead of making you wait for it to catch up. The real difference isn't raw numbers. It's the smoothness. The flow. The way gameplay stays immersive instead of constantly reminding you you're on a budget setup. Once you experience that, weaker systems feel limiting almost immediately. If you're on the fence, don't sit around waiting for random price jumps or stock gaps. These mid-range power builds are often the first to vanish when demand spikes. You might be thinking an i5 build means you're settling. In reality, this balance is the strength. You get efficient performance without excess heat, stable gaming without wasted power, and a setup that feels right now instead of outdated fast. The surprise benefit is how relaxed gaming feels again. When performance isn't a question, you stop overthinking and just enjoy playing. Games feel fluid and responsive. VR feels natural and comfortable. Loading times stop killing momentum. You stop tweaking settings constantly. You feel confident launching anything. It's not meant for extreme overclocking. It's not a tiny, ultra-portable case at some point. Comparing endlessly just keeps you stuck. You already know which system feels like the right move for you. Choosing it lets you move on and actually enjoy your setup. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret every time a game struggles on your current PC. If you're ready to enjoy gaming without friction again, check availability now and make the switch while it's still easy.